There are 557 cracks and gaps in the curb from my bus stop to my house. I know this because I take a step for each and every one of them, 2 steps if they're wider gaps, and I guess it cracks me up. In year 5, I wore a crucifix fixed to a chain around my neck, and I'd kiss it every time I'd pray, and that's okay, but not when every sentence becomes a prayer. I first became aware that this was weird when a boy in school thought it'd be cool to make his own big cross and hang it around his neck and kiss it every time I did. Everyone laughed. I was only a kid, yet I'd already learnt the lesson most don't learn until high school, that kids can be cruel. These aren't the only things that fuck with my brain. I can't turn a radio up or down without first spinning the dial round to full and down to low a few times, because that's how you get the volume perfect. But it's also how you piss everyone off in the car. But you can't explain to them why you do it, because there's no logic to obsessive-compulsive disorder. What wanker put the word disorder in an illness that obsesses over order? The thing is, it came about from being bullied. Well, not the bullying itself, the anxiety that came from that. See, OCD is a coping mechanism. Because when you don't have a place, you give everything else one. Because when your thoughts are a mess, giving them structure helps, but it becomes destructive when you get bullied for it. It's a perfect circle that only perfects further when you realise you become anxious about trying to overthrow anxiety. It's not all organising pencils and concerns for germs, it's more than that. It's having to repeat yourself 5 times in your head before you say goodnight before bed. It's having to go without wearing a crucifix around your neck because it became a tic, burrowing deeper, feeding off your insecurity, shitting out more until you scream out enough. And then scream it out 5 more times until you get the volume right.